so it's Alicia here, and I had to scoot back a little bit because I am wearing clothes. So I'm so excited for this virtual open house to start tomorrow. And if I have not added you into that open house group yet, please let me know so I can get you added in there. What's going to happen is tomorrow through Friday, you'll get access to this group. You can ask any questions that you want. And especially if you've watched the coach webinar, I highly suggest that you do watch that webinar. If you haven't gotten it yet, please let me know and I'll send it to you. But that webinar is going to give you the ability to find questions to ask, especially for Thursday night. We have a live Q&A where you can win a prize. So who doesn't love to win stuff? So definitely you want to come up with the best question, and a lot of that information can be found in our webinar, so you can come up with some pretty good questions out of there. But I really wanted to take a minute to really talk about my story and how I became a coach and why paying it forward and sharing this opportunity with you all is so important to me. Because I started out as a coach 5 years ago, and I hated my job. I seriously hated it. Like, I would wake up, take the kids to daycare and school, and then I would come back, or then I would go to work, daycare, home, put them to bed, routine, same thing, every single day. That was my routine every day. Who wants to live a life like that? I had a boss who was a micromanager. He sexually harassed me and always made some creepy, weird comments and was staring at women walking by his office all the time. And it was just so creepy and uncomfortable. And I wasn't able to get promotions. I wasn't able to get raises. And that was no life for me to live. I was not happy. I remember thinking to myself one day, I was like, what am I doing? Like, am I going to be doing this every day for the next 20 years until I retire? Or when I retire, am I even going to have a savings account or retirement to be able to live? I didn't think I would. So, when I started, I was working a full-time 9-to-5 job. And then I was also working, still am, in the Army Reserves, which that's like my second favorite job. I absolutely love the military and love the Army, and it's by far been a huge blessing in my life. But I also had 2 small kids, and I deployed when they were 18 months and 3. And believe me, that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through, was leaving them behind for a year. So when I came back, all I wanted to do was be a stay-at-home mom. And I had to go to work because we couldn't afford for me to stay at home anymore. So when I came back, I ate Taco Bell because I was craving it. And I drank a lot because I was so stressed all the time and I had high anxiety. And I would just drink alcohol all the time. So I gained a lot of weight, believe it or not. So who would imagine eating Taco Bell and drinking, you would gain weight. And I found the program Insanity, by far my favorite, all-time favorite program ever. Let me turn my light on real quick. There we go. And so now you can see me. So Insanity, by far my favorite program all time. I love the boot camp style. I love Shaun T. But what's so great about Beachbody is that we have a program for anyone. So no matter what your style is or what you like to do, we have a program that will fit your needs and your interests. But I started with Insanity, and I had found, or Jessica, my coach, had found me online on Facebook, believe it or not, how I found many of you. And so she found me on Facebook and was like, oh, you should be a coach. And I was already recommending it to people because I loved the program. And I was like, oh, okay. I was doing Muscle Milk at the time, and she was talking about Shakeology. I was like, well, I'm doing Muscle Milk. Isn't that like the same thing? And, of course, to me, I had no idea what Shakeology was. I didn't know the importance of it, or even the importance of nutrition. I really didn't even care. So I knew that I want to be a coach, and I wanted to make some money to get out of this job. So I signed up as a coach and started creating some income. But I also started Shakeology, and I felt amazing. I had no more cravings. I would have a bag of peanut butter M&Ms in my desk. And so peanut butter Shakeology, chocolate Shakeology, that was by far my favorite shake to get me over that craving. I also felt blah all day long, kind of like that post-Thanksgiving stuffness that you feel like you just feel groggy and you feel gross. And that's how I felt all the time because I was eating crap. So after 2 weeks of Shakeology, I felt amazing. Like I had so much energy and focus and I actually felt present. And that was huge for me. So I also didn't have the cravings and I had more energy, but I was losing weight and the stuff tasted amazing and it was like a dessert in a glass. So by far, Shakeology, I just became a huge believer because I know I got great results from it and I physically felt amazing from it. So why wouldn't anybody else want to feel amazing? And being a coach was a great opportunity because I got a 25% discount on it as well. So it was just a win-win, right? And I created the time. I was very busy. So as you can tell, working the full-time job in the Army and 2 small kids and now doing Beachbody on top of that, I would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to work out and do Insanity. And that was insane. Let me tell you, I don't know how I did it, but apparently I did. And I was going to work and then coming home, and after the kids would go to bed, I would spend an hour on my Beachbody business. And that's really what drove me to get to where I am, because without Beachbody, when I got laid off 2 years ago, I would not be sitting here in this chair being able to stay home with my kids, being able to go to their school and volunteer, being able to take them to sports, being able to even be in this amazing house of mine, because if I didn't have Beachbody, I would be at some other dead-end job, working for somebody else and asking for time off. I mean, that was not a life for me. I like to live my own life where I can do whatever I want and when I wake up, decide what I want to do. And that's what Beachbody provides. And I love that opportunity to be able to just get up and, you know what? Today I'm going to go work from the beach. So I'm going to go to the beach today. Just being able to do that. I mean, who doesn't want to just get up and just be able to work from anywhere? So that's what this virtual open house is really about, is being able to really let you know all the different people that coaching has helped and how it can help you. So I'm really excited, and fast forward 5 years from now, I am a premier coach, which is in the top, like less than 1% of Beachbody. There's a thing called Success Club, and that's helping 3 people a month, and I've done that. I'm a Success Club legend, and I've done it 55 months in a row now. I'm also a multi-6-figure earner, all from social media. Isn't that crazy? Just to think of where I've come from day one, I'm making $0 to 5 years later, making multiple 6 figures, and in just 4 years. To me, that's just craziness. And what job really provides you being able to have that much of a jump of income, right? And even being able to earn all these free trips. I mean, what job just gives you free stuff every month for helping people? Free stuff for a free trip for your family for helping people. I mean, not many jobs do. So I'm really excited to share this opportunity with you. And if you haven't gotten added to the group yet, please let me know so I can add you in there. And I'm really excited to start tomorrow. So if you want to add anybody in there as well as your own guest, and to join you to kind of check it out, to see what it's about, definitely that's a possibility. So if you do have people that you want to add, just let me know, and so I can help you. And I'm so excited. So definitely keep in contact with me throughout this open house when you're in there. And I'm really excited to see what coaching can do for you and your family. All right, I am excited. All right, so bye guys.